My final question, is it plantain or plantain?
Like, if you fail for something, you just keep going because you learned something from that. So, learning from my past failure, I did a lot of things different. So I know what I did wrong the last time. It was really hard to start. Like it was really hard, especially when I didn't have anyone to talk to or like have anyone to like distress to like that could relate to what I'm going through. Of course, I have friends and stuff, but it's different because they don't understand my struggle at that point.
Yeah.
I'm Nigerian. I'm gonna spell out everything and pronounce everything.
Welcome everyone to Breaking Barriers, Couch Talks, and Success Stories. Tonight we're diving into the realities of entrepreneurship, the highs, the lows, and the in-betweens. We'll be hearing firsthand from an incredible entrepreneur who has broken barriers in our industry, defied odds, and created success on her own terms. I'm Janique and I'll be guiding the conversation tonight. Before we jump in, let's meet our amazing guest. Please introduce yourself, your business, and what inspired your journey.
Hi, my name is Mira. I sell human hair wigs. So wigs that will last you 3 to 5 years, good quality. And I think I started my business, my journey, because I felt like there were no good businesses on the island that sells like human hair wigs that I know of. And also like in Canada as a whole, because like I go online and I see so many stories of bad experiences with wig vendors. And we as black women, we like to be versatile with our hairs and we like to keep our natural hair protected. So I was like, maybe I should start my wig business. And I did.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Congratulations on
Thank
your
you.
business.
So my business Instagram handle is Mlux Hairs, MLUXHAIRS, on Instagram and also on TikTok. So you can follow us.
Follow her, period. Breaking barriers is never easy. Every entrepreneur faces challenges, whether it's access to funding, imposter syndrome, or navigating industries that weren't necessarily built for us. Can you share a pivotal challenge that you faced and how you overcame it?
Okay, one of the challenges I faced was starting a business in Canada. And as a newcomer there, I don't feel like there is a lot of information out there. And some other businesses would not also like to share that. I don't know, trying to get keep, I guess. But it was really hard for me to like go out there and find information about starting a business. So it took me about almost 3 months to get started, like registering my business, finding out information on how the taxes works, and finding vendor as well for my business. So I had to do lots of research because I'm a sucker for research. I love doing research, and that was the only thing I would say that helped me. So,
That is true. I've tried the business thing, but I couldn't find the information as you said, and I just gave up on it. But I'm glad you pushed through. Was there any moment that you felt like giving up, and what kept you going?
finding out those information, like I almost just gave up, and I felt like, oh, maybe I should just stick to finding a job because at that moment I wasn't working, right? I wasn't working for about 4 months. That was what inspired me to start the business because I wanted that financial freedom and not like looking for a job all the time, just something that I could control.
Yeah,
So, when I wasn't finding that information, I was like, maybe I should just go find a job and just call it a day. But I kept going even after I got the job I wanted. So, yeah.
great. Congratulations again.
Thank
How
you.
did your mindset shift in those moments of difficulty?
Um, I had this strong fear of failure because I've had a business before and I did so many things wrong and that business failed. But like I feel like if you fail for something, you just keep going because you learned something from that. So learning from my past failure, I did a lot of things different. So I know what I did wrong the last time and I know what to do right this time. I know that okay, I have to do this, and this is what the outcome would be. And yeah, like failing before just shifted my mindset. So,
I'm glad you didn't let past failure stop you from starting this business. So success, you touched on this a little bit. Success is really a solo journey. So how was community, whether mentors, peers, supporters, helped you break through barriers?
I would like to touch on the supporters part because
Hmm.
like I had like this a little following on my Instagram, my TikTok and stuff. So like when I post like stuff that I'm about to start a new business, follow me, and like I see like lots of people being excited that she's starting a business. I want to know what she's doing. So that really motivated me. And when I see them tagging me on like even when I started the business,
Yeah.
when I see them tagging me on like Instagram or TikTok posts that say, "Oh, do you know a vendor that says human hair wigs in Canada?" And I see their tags, it just motivates me a lot because I know that okay, people are out there, they are watching, they want to buy from me, they want to like just
Yeah.
make me
Yeah.
happy, and that was like a really big motivation for me.
Yeah, seeing that your supporters believed in you, pushed you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. For any aspiring entrepreneurs, what's your advice for building meaningful connections?
I would say don't like go about it ask like the vendor that does the kind of business you do. Don't just ask them that, oh, give me everything, or give me your supplier. Like I find that rude. There
Mm-hmm.
are other ways to go about stuff like this. You can come like I wouldn't mind like learning even just the whatever you can share because you
Yeah.
don't know like about like what people can share or
Yeah.
not.
Mm-hmm.
You're not just going to ask them that, oh, give me your supplier. Just talk to them.
Mm-hmm.
Try, you can even share a little bit about your journey. You can just share that, okay, I'm really trying to start a business, like I really need this financial freedom. Whatever information you can help me with, I would greatly appreciate that. Like just go about it like that instead of like just pushing through,
Yeah.
because I get a lot of DMs like that, like people are trying to like get to know everything, like someone asked me um can I have your supplier? Can I know like just want to know everything? And I'm like, wait, what? But yeah, you can just go soft. Don't push too much.
Yeah.
And if the person don't want to share, that's fine as well.
Mm-hmm.
Just do your own research. There are lots of people that are willing to share. You just check TikTok and other resources that can help you.
Yeah. That's great advice. Entrepreneurship isn't just about financial success, even though that's a major part of it.
Hmm.
It's also about the purpose, freedom, and the impact that you might have on others. How do you define success in your own journey?
Um, Obviously, financial freedom is there as well, but a small business can't really give you like all the money in the world. You have to start small. My own was like overcoming my past failure. I failed before. I was so scared of starting another business and failing again, and I really did not want to do that. So like starting this business for me was about goals, because I like writing milestones, like getting to those milestones and planning ahead. Like I plan and
Yep.
plan,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to reach those goals. And opening my goals that I wrote since 2022 and opening it and seeing that, oh, start a business. And I checked that, like, I felt really good. So, yeah, I love meeting those milestones.
I think creating milestones is a great way to keep pushing as well
Mm-hmm.
because it's something to look forward to. And when you check that
Exactly.
thing off the list, you're like,
Feels
ah,
really
yeah.
good.
So, what advice would you give to someone who is struggling to find fulfillment in their entrepreneurship journey?
I think recognizing what like problem you have and not like creating like this big mess and like overthinking everything. So I would advise you to just like narrow it down. Okay, this is the problem, and this is how I'm going to solve it. Because like there's a solution for everything. You just have to like look and keep looking and ask people. Like don't be afraid to ask questions. Enter those DM. Just be polite, and yeah, just ask questions and narrow down whatever problem it is.
We've covered so much, you've shared a lot. But now we'd love to hear from you, our audience. Do you have any questions for our panelists?
Hi again. I'm always the audience. Okay, my question for you is the same question I asked last time. What does redefining success look like to you?
Defining success. I feel like redefining is like changing like an idea of what success is, right?
Yeah.
So like everybody could think that okay, success could be go to school, graduate, get married, get that job, and like it could just be like this normalized straight line that you have to follow. But you definitely you don't have to follow that straight line. It's like there's not just one path to success. They're like different roads, different journey and everything. Like I've had to start over from the scratch and not following that straight line. And it did not feel good. It's very, very uncomfortable. I would say it's really, really uncomfortable. Well, as long as you have your eyes on the prize and saying, okay, this is what I want, this is what I want, you don't have to follow the everyday path or
Yeah.
the very, very normal
Mm-hmm.
path. You just have to follow your own journey. Everybody's in their own journey. You find yours, you follow it, go through it. And my own path is starting a business on the side, getting that job that I want, and like just traveling, enjoying myself while doing the things I love, while still like my eyes on the goals, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, so the redefining success for me is doing everything I love, making my money on the side, working that job, and still getting to my goals at the end of the day. Yeah.
And my final question, is it plantain or plantain?
It's plantain, period. Plantain. Call it plantain?
It's not
No.
plantain. And
It's plantain.
it's not even
It's
plantain.
T-A-I-N.
No.
Tain. Plantain.
We don't need to pronounce every single letter all the time.
We elaborate everything. Like, I'm Nigerian. I'm going to spell out everything and pronounce everything.
You agree to disagree. This conversation has been so powerful. I've learned a lot. Thank you for your honesty, your wisdom, and inspiration. Before we wrap up, I would love to hear one final thought from you. What's one piece of advice you'd give to someone looking to break barriers in their own journey?
Um, I would say just focus on yours. There are lots of distraction out there. Not to say you don't like indulge in some distractions, but at the end of the day, just focus. Like it all goes for me, and checking that goals, checking
Mm-hmm.
that on my
Yes.
checklist makes me feel good. And yeah, that's just focus.
Yeah. Stay focused on your journey.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I would let you shout out your social medias. You can shout out personal business.
Okay, so again, my business social media is MLux Hairs on both TikTok and Instagram, and my personal Instagram is Afro underscore Mira, and my TikTok is Remy Mira 0. I should change that, but for now, that's what it is.
Thank you all for being a part of this conversation. Let's continue supporting and uplifting each other as we break barriers and redefine success. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thank you for having me.
Happy Black History Month. But I'd like to reiterate that it's plantain, and I would love for everyone to start calling it that. And since there's an argument if it's plantain or plantain, let's meet in the middle and say plantain. Moving forward. Thank you.